Bianca Batendog and Coco Ho will be reseeded in round 2, which is still on standby, also with the Quicksilver Pro, to potentially get back in the lineup later on today. Now we have round 1, heat number 3. It features our defending world champion. Wearing yellow on top of the Jeep leaderboard is Carissa Moore from Hawaii, taking on a young rookie from Barbados, Chelsea Tuach, and the local girl, Isabella Nichols, winning the trials. She gets to surf in a big debut on the championship tour level with nothing to lose.
That wild card, that young gun that's coming through, Chelsea Tuach as well. Here she goes.
Getting things started. History in the making, as we see a great heat with Chelsea Tuach representing Barbados for the first time ever on the top level.
You know, and if he couldn't beat you in the water, he'd beat you up on the land, so.
What a great guy to tell stories behind the scenes. Watching this one now, Isabella Nichols, fin throw. She'll be going down on her first 2 attempts to start off quickly.
I would love to win. I've been working really hard in the off season, so I'm just gonna, yeah, of course, like I'm gonna take it hit by hit, but that's a big goal of mine this year, and yeah, it's gonna take some really good serving, so yeah, hopefully I can do it.
Well, everything looks in sorts right now, so congratulations on a job well done.
Thanks, Pete Mel. Nikki Van Dyke looking solid and carrying that momentum from the win on the QS to a big win in her first heat of the season on the championship tour.
Kicking and splashing, but the champ up and riding.
Carissa Moore on her first wave of a brand new season in 2016. A setup carve out the back, and this one will stop short, but she is on the board. Anticipating her changing the game plan towards the back half. There's more waves on the way. Now setting up a bottom turn and snap is Isabella Nichols, the world junior champ. Highline wrap on the second effort. She's got a little wall to work with, and she'll get a nice tight rebound. Now just S-ing her way into the double up. And it will grow and give her an inside corner. One more blast off the top for Isabella, and she will step off.
Wow. Well, there's beautiful opening turn. Carissa Moore looks like she's up and riding up the back.
Now setting up this first carve is the world champion. Setting that rail again. Beautiful pace and tempo matching the pace of this wave. It will open up here on the wall, and she'll jam it hard under the lip. Not giving her much to work with. She'll get out. So just on her ability, she created a moment for herself there, Potts. Will this be the year she can go back-to-back as we check out the replay? Last of Isabella.
Oh, nice opening maneuver there from Isabella. Continuing that form, you know, trials winner, so she's got nothing to lose. That wildcard entrant, you know, these guys are dangerous. I mean, we've seen the damage that the wildcards can do, keeping her board moving rail to rail. She knows this place really well, and she picked a gem here. So a couple of big turns to start off with. Now she's got to link that inside, which she did. Rides up and over the rocks there, little Marley. Carissa, on the other hand, let's watch this precise surfing here from her. Nice, clean cutbacks, just waiting for it to stand up. You can see her looking down the line. Continues to do that. Now it stands up. Now she unloads right here, just jams that back foot in. And we talk about not seeing the best of Carissa yet. I think she's got probably maybe 2 or 3 more gears, Joe. Every time she paddles out, she does something that wows us, and that was one of them right there.
Now stepping off quickly is Chelsea Tuach. We'll see if she had anything major before that. 20 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. We used to ask her.
You know, when you get to this elite level, you know, these things just happen like split second. It's, you know, subconsciously doing it. Chelsea Tuach, beautiful opening maneuver right there. And you can see that aggression that she's bringing. She wants it. She wants to get the ball rolling here quickly. Maybe start off out the back with a big bomb and then get busy on the inside to back it up.
Rolling in out the back, the world champ from Hawaii, Carissa Moore. Starting off with a couple of carves. Wants his wall to open up. A quick layback jam. Just noticing this wave was going flat. She'll fit that in. And she already has a 6.33 to her name.
Just that ability to surf conditions that aren't favorable for her. Here she goes now. Let's see what she's got.
Carissa now setting up an inside track up and out. We do have more waves shifting in our lineup with 17:20 to go. Roxy and Quicksilver Pro over the years. But putting one up there for Hawaii is Carissa Moore. For the women's side, still waiting for a Hawaiian to win this one on the men's side as well. She had an all-star final with one of her all-time rivals in Stephanie Gilmore last season. Now taking off with a lot of speed is Chelsea Tuach. High line top turn. A lot of open face on this track. Just trying to pick a maneuver under the lip hack. She'll be chasing some clear water with the whitewater coming down. Tuach emerges out in front and belts one off the lip. Another wind up and controls the finishing move way down the beach. Carissa on the very next wave, catching up to her on a forehand hook. Nice easy control of that highline wrap. The three-time world champ just keeps that rail in the water and will fade out. Carissa trying to better a 3-4-3.
Destroyed that wave as well. Let's have a look at Chelsea's wave first. Just comes off the bottom right there. Nice little check turn, just waiting for the section to build up. And now it starts to stand up. Draws off the bottom and a beautiful tight turn in the pocket. She's got her foot right back on that pad there. And she crouches down just to give us some stability to get around the section. She knows there's more on offer. She got to capitalize. A couple of quick turns on the inside right there. So Chelsea, that's definitely by far her best wave. And then right behind her, Carissa Moore on a smaller one, but this one grew as it went down the line. These are the ones you want. Offering a lot of opportunity out on the open face, just that smooth transition right there. Stock standard surfing for Carissa Moore. No, she doesn't really have to light it up just yet. We always talk about her when someone drops a big score on her, she answers back. At the moment, Carissa with a 6.33, she's going to better that 3.43 and extend her lead. Dramatic, this is where it all starts. This is where you get your run. This is where we see all the fresh faces.
Watching Chelsea Tuach set up a beautiful wall, hammers the first turn. Open face hook to get this one down the line. She's got a great little whitewater coping to turn off. Next section solid, tags it, keeps the momentum going and finds a little finishing move in the whitewater section. Tuach starting to heat up. Started with 2s, built to a 4.9.
All the randoms, but this was a little gem here that Chelsea Tuach found. Look how it stands up straight away, allows her just that big opening maneuver, smashing back again. So she's trying to find that rhythm in the wave, which she got from that first turn, and then it just allowed her multiple maneuvers, which is going to drop a massive score for Chelsea. This is going to give her so much confidence against the champ.
Chelsea Tuach going down as we go back to the bottom turn. Pause.
Look at that bottom turn. She just laid that over, opens those shoulders, gets that board nice and vertical, and then jams that back foot in. Watch how she puts the weight on her back foot again, just to make sure she keeps that nose out of the water, putting a lot of pressure on those fins. Once you put that pressure on the fins, that creates speed and drive as well, straight into the next turn. So Chelsea Tuach, a great score there from her.
Big jam on the finishing move as well, rifling off another big turn. That wave makes you want to go grab your trunks and go surf immediately, with huge wins at the season opener. Coming back into action in heat number 3 with 4 minutes, 22 seconds remaining. It's Carissa Moore, just painting some beautiful lines off the top, waiting for this thing to grow. She's got a big wall, high line snap, carved to a quick wrap in the pocket, right off the roof, and she'll keep that momentum flowing down the line. She'll rip a little wrapping cutback to finish. Now hitting the 4-minute mark. Trying to take a wave all the way to the inside. They'll do the run up the beach and jump back in the lineup. Now watching the first turn from the channel of Isabella Nichols. Won the trials to get a spot in this event. A little bit of setup work for this end section. Just kind of trims it real quick and hops out. Isabella, it's best of 5.5 so far as Tuach's on the next wave. Quiet little snap on the smaller section. Carves it off the top and now looking for some clear water here. Easy fade for the rookie and just trying to make a little bit of action on the inside corner. It's not giving her too much help, but she'll find a wrapping cutback. And Tuach gets out. So her wave before 6.23 was a much better wave she had to work with. California. Chris's sister's going to school at UC Santa Barbara, so she scored perfect conditions at Rincon, which they call the Queen of the Coast. As we look at Carissa now up, just casually kicking out with 90 seconds remaining.
So look forward to seeing a little bit more. Let's have a look at Chelsea's wave here. A bigger wave there, nice opening turn, and this is kind of where she got a little stuck. See how it went wide on the bank there, kind of got hung up a little bit, and that's going to really come into play as far as the scoring potential goes. And then it hits that inside bowl there. So yeah, exactly right. And what it's doing is it's keeping the top seeds on their toes as well. There's gone are the days of just taking it easy. You've got to come out firing in round 1, which Carissa realized she had to do here. She had to drop an 8.5 just to make sure she moved through the round number 3.
So hearing the sound of the heat coming to a close, it is Carissa Moore with an 8.5 and a 6.33 going straight into round 3. But Chelsea Tuach definitely showed up in her first performance on tour with a 6.23 as her high mark, finishing off in second.